Hey everybody, Jake here from Bearded Gear, and I've got a quick unboxing to do. This is a package that I've been looking forward to receiving for a little bit now. So I got I think it was an email. I think they reached out to me via email. I got an email from Kubey, the knife company, and they asked if I'd be interested in checking out one of their knives, and the only obligation was that I at least shared the unboxing here on the channel. So to be transparent, I got this knife for free from Kubey just to check it out, and I plan on reviewing it as well. That's what I do here on this channel. But generous of them to send it to me. I've never worked with them before. They just wanted to send me one of their new models to check out, and I figured, why not? I don't have much experience with Kubey, which is honestly part of why I said yes to that. This, I believe, is going to be one of their kind of more budget line models. I will have a link down below to this knife, specifically from Kubey, so you can check it out there. And yeah, I don't know a ton about their brand. I don't have a lot of experience with it. I did relatively recently review the Barracuda, which is a knife designed by Parsons Blade Works. It was loaned to me by a buddy. And I enjoyed that. I was actually pleasantly surprised by that knife. I thought it was really, really nice. Before that, I don't think I'd even handled any of their knives. If I had, it was few and far between. And yeah, they're just not a company that's been super on my radar, but I've been aware of them. So I don't know. I'm curious about this knife, and I'm always, I like to be aware of who's kind of crushing it, especially on the budget scene. I feel like that has been kind of dominated by like one or two players for the last couple of years, and now we're seeing some contenders step up that are doing sub $100 knives in good materials, good fit and finish, consistent QC, and I like to see that. I just realized I cut this only part of the way that I needed to cut it. So yeah, I'm hoping to find that the people I trust who've been saying that Kubey is also making good budget knives are telling the truth. I assume that they are, but let's check it out. So in here, just a knife. This was a pretty big box for this knife, but we have the Kubey KU321 folding pocket knife in black. Pretty simple box. Did get a little bit smushed in transit, but that's the way transit goes sometimes. Do have a QR code thing back here. I don't know what that goes to, but if you're watching this on a computer, you could scan it with your phone and tell me. Notice, keep the knife away from children. Keep the knife closed if do not use it. The blade is sharp. Please be careful when you use it. Made in China. All right, one more thing to cut. Cut through this label here. So KU321 is the model designation. I'm not sure if it has a name beyond that. Could or it could not. I don't know. If it does, it'll be in the link down below. All right. Sweet. This actually looks pretty cool. So there's a card in here. It's really wedged in there. Kubey, an edge above the rest. Any inquiry, please contact us, blah, blah, blah. Keep your knife sharp and out of the reach of children. Keep it dry. Clean the blade before you put it away. So simple stuff, little scan to contact them thing. And then in here, we have a sealed baggie with the knife itself. I think this knife does have a name. Is it the Royal? Something like that. It'll be in the title. But I've seen other friends of mine check these out recently and say they're pretty good. Let's go ahead and get it out of here. I like that it's sealed in a baggie. That's kind of cool. Silica gel pack in there with it. Cool beans. All right, so we've got a deep carry clip. Comes all the way to the butt end of the knife. It's not countersunk into the G10, but the screws are countersunk into the clip. I like that on a budget knife. That's a good thing. I feel like the budget end of the knife industry has really gotten some great clips in the last year or two. All right, so G10, it's kind of a contoured, like milled shaped G10. It's got yeah, some grooves coming in up here and then down here around the lock bar, and it's got a little bit of a contour to it. Looks like it's nested liners that are skeletonized. That's cool. So it's a liner lock. Nice pivot. Kind of branded there, but not super obnoxious. Yeah, the hardware all looks pretty good. Nice deep Torx cuts. Looks like T8 back here. Looks like that's probably T6 for the clip, if my eyes aren't deceiving me. And then T8 or T10 for the pivot. But looks pretty good. And then this is where I'm getting excited already, is that it's a hole for deployment and a front flipper from the looks of it. I can see right now it says D2 here. Hey, okay. It middle finger flicks real well. CM Designs. I don't know if I'm familiar with CM Designs, but cool. So far, so good. CM, whoever you are. It's marked T2 right up here. CM Designs right down there. And then we've got Kubey lasered right there. I like this blade shape. Seems like it's going to be super usable. Nice kind of decent stretch of flat, and then a little bit of belly up toward the tip, but not much. Almost sheep's footy the way this drops down so much there, but it does kind of come up to meet it. So I don't know what you would call this, but seems like a pretty decent blade shape to me. Handle looks super neutral. A lot of internal milling. This is it's a lighter knife than I was expecting it to be. See how it front flips. Yeah, okay. Front flips real well. Ergos feel super nice. This is good. I like this. I can feel just the back corner of the pocket clip a little more than I would prefer, but it's not crazy hot spotty or anything. It's the only thing that's really sticking up. Can choke up a little bit here, it looks like. Yeah, that's comfortable too. And then the pocket clip's out of the way. So choking up, that's even more comfortable, I think. Yeah, draw cut feels good. Reverse grip feels good. This is cool. The G10 is finished really well. It's got a little bit of texture. It's not like quite a polished G10, but it's not like a peel ply G10 either that's gritty or like sandpapery. Just kind of feel like the natural kind of like fibrous, I don't know if you'll be able to see, but can feel that texture of the material itself just a little bit. Yeah, this is pretty sweet. The edge that's on it feels pretty decent. Let's see if I have any paper. It's just an invoice thing, but it's not. It's pretty good, yeah. So the edge that came on it is pretty decent. Yeah, this is kind of cool. I'm liking this. So I'm excited to carry this a little bit, test it quite a bit, see how it functions and performs. There's only the tiniest bit of side to side, no front to back blade play. Yeah, for a budget model, this is pretty slick. D2 is not my favorite steel in the world, but it's a budget knife, and in this range, that's a competitive steel. Pocket clip is great. It looks pretty good. I like the lines of it, especially in person. I feel like in photos I wasn't crazy about it. I'm trying to remember. I've definitely seen some videos of this knife. I think Left EDC has had one of these. The grind is pretty good. Yeah, this is interesting. Not a super thick blade stock, not thin either, but it's decently thin behind the edge. Sliced paper pretty well. All right, this is going to be interesting. We'll see where this goes. I'm glad that I acted on the curiosity to check this out. Middle finger flicks real well. Front flips totally well. Yeah, this is kind of a winner. I don't know. It's right out of the box. I still have to test it and stuff, but it seems pretty cool. So anyway, thank you to Kubey for sending this out. I'm excited to have the chance to test one of their knives. And I'll probably be a little bit mean to it because it's mine, and it's a knife that they sent to me to review here on the channel. So I'll put it through its paces properly and see how it holds up and how it does. I'll have it out on some hikes and stuff too. Yeah, this is cool. All right, so the link will be down below to Kubey Knives, where you can check one of these out for yourself. And appreciate you guys for watching. We'll see you on the next one.